Hey guys, this is going to be our quick core workout for our lower abs for your obliques. And I like to call it Love Handles Be Gone. So let's go ahead and get started here. First exercise we're going to be doing today is our double leg ab press. So you're going to lie on your back with your knees and you're going to be lifted in a tabletop position. Your thighs are making a 90-degree angle with your upper body, and you place your hands on the front of your knees, your fingers facing upward, a palm in each hand. Here we go. We're going to flex our feet and keep your elbows bent, pulled into your sides. Push your hands into your knees, create resistance by pushing back against your hands with your knees. Lift your shoulders off the floor, and again, we're holding this for 45 seconds. Please don't forget to breathe. This is strengthening your core, your hip flexors, and your triceps. But it's really about maintaining that breath in the correct position. Make sure your lower back is against the ground or on the floor. Almost done here, and we'll move into our second exercise. Okay, there we go. Moving into our second exercise, which is going to be alternating crunches on each side. All right, so you're going to place one foot on top of the other thigh near the knee. As you raise, reach your opposite elbow towards the knee of your raised legs. And we're going to just repeat the movement. We're doing about 50 seconds on each side. As far as your form goes, you want to maintain a precise and short range of motion. Really try and keep the back straight, your abs nice and taut, so really nice and tight. Try and avoid using your neck to rise. We do tend to do that. And try and avoid those bouncy and speedy repetitions. Almost done here. We're going to have a 10-second rest so we can transition into the other side. Okay, let's get ready to go on to the other side. Okay, here we go. Let's start it up. All right. Again, let's really try and keep your back straight, your abs taut. Please don't forget to breathe. As you rise up and make that crunch movement, try and exhale the air that you have in your lungs. Try not to hold it. Really avoid twisting your shoulders or your back as you raise your torso. You can always focus on something up in the ceiling. That always helps me when I'm doing my exercises as well, especially when it comes to your abs. I know it can be really hard and tough, but stick with it. We're almost done here, and we'll move on to our third. Okay, we're transitioning to our third exercise, which is going to be a front plank, and we're holding each leg for 25 seconds. Here we go. Okay, there you are. So you're going to sit with your legs extended in front of you, your arms directly behind you with your fingers pointing straight ahead. You push through your palms and raise your hips and glutes, your butt off the ground until your body becomes a straight line from your shoulders to your feet. Again, we're raising one leg for 25 seconds here. You can do 30 or longer. Here we go. We're going to switch to the other side, the left, and there you are. Try not to raise the leg too high because you can kind of wobble and fall over. Try to avoid letting your shoulders slouch back on you. I know it gets really hard. Your shoulders start to kind of move up. We want to keep our pelvis elevated for the duration of the exercise. This is a intermediate level exercise, so it is okay if you can't complete it. That's okay. Okay, we're moving into our side lying hip adduction. Here we go. We're starting on the left side. You're going to lie on your side with your legs extended and your feet stacked on top of each other. Rest your arm along your hip and use your arm to support your head. You're going to raise your leg until you feel your core kick in, and then you're going to hold it for the amount of time. We have 50 seconds here, and then you'll lower it down, and we'll repeat on the other side. You really want to keep your core nice and tight. Please do not forget to breathe. That's really important. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Keep your body in a straight line as much as you can, and try and avoid raising your leg too high. It can tend to make you trip forward or backward if you raise it too high. We're almost done here. We'll switch on to the right side. There we go, switching. Okay, and we're getting ready. Here we go with that 50 seconds. So again, you're gonna raise your leg until you feel your core kick in. So really wait until you feel that. Once you do, hold the position for the 50 seconds. Keep your body in that nice straight line. Keep your core nice and tight, but don't hold your breath. Make sure you're breathing. Try not to trip forward or backwards. If you find that you're doing that, your leg is probably up too high. So then you can just lower it down a little bit. Now we'll be moving to our next series of exercise, which will be scissors. So you'll be on your back for that. Okay, here's your little rest. Okay, we're going to be doing scissors. Here we go. Make sure inhale and draw your abs in, reach your legs straight up and lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Hold the position while lengthening your legs, or you're stretching out your leg away from your body. Raise your other leg, kind of hover it, and then hold your calf with your hands, pulsing twice while keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed. Go ahead and keep repeating that movement. Try and keep your pelvis stabilized and your spine nice and straight. We really want to avoid overextending, your raised leg. So don't pull it, super close to you, and just reach as far as you can. If it's your calf, if it's your ankle, whatever it may be, or even your thigh if you can't get that far. Okay, we're going to continue with kneeling side kicks. We're doing the left side first. You're going to pull your leg behind you, flex your foot. Try not to move at your waist. Keep your whole body aligned and in one plane of motion so there's no too much rotation going on. When you kick your leg straight out in front of you, make sure you're pointing your toes and keeping the leg at the hip height. And go ahead and repeat the movement. This is a really tough exercise. It's intermediate, so if you can't do it, just try and make smaller range of motions. Try and bear your weight on the palm of your hand to help maintain that proper balance so you're not falling backwards or forwards. Try and keep your neck long and relaxed. Here we go. We're going to move on to the other side in a couple of seconds. Okay, here we go. Okay, again, make sure your body is aligned so your shoulder, hips, and legs line up better to activate deep muscles inside of you. Try and avoid wobbling when moving the leg. Instead, try and make the movement smaller. That will help until you can do this exercise a lot better once you're more relaxed with the movement. Please don't forget to breathe. This is a great exercise that benefits. It's toning not only your core and strengthening that, but you're getting a really great glutes, butt workout too. So keep that in mind. It can be tough on your arm or wrist. So if you have any problems or issues with that, or any back pain or shoulder issues, you'd want to avoid this exercise, okay? And we're almost done, and we'll move on to our very last exercise, which is going to be tiny steps, which is actually one of my favorites. You're on your back for this one. Okay, you're going to begin again on your back with your knees bent. Place your hands on your hip bones. That's going to help keep your lower back down. Raise your any leg up, bringing the knee towards your chest while drawing your abs into your spine. You're going to lower the leg to the floor, again, keeping your abs nice and tight. Switch legs. And just keep going. Try not to keep your legs going up too much. You don't want them to be straight. Try and keep them in a tabletop position. You really want to anchor your back to the floor also, and avoid moving your hips. That's why your hands are there, to kind of help you. We really want to focus on keeping your abs pulled in during this exercise. Great job, guys. You completed it. Way to go.